So hear me out here for a minute. Me and Nutlin have been together for almost 9 years now. And throughout the course of that almost even a decade, I can't believe, there's been occasions where I've heard a mysterious sound. And over the years, the mysterious sound has always been this. Like a fast, hard, sharp, and loud knocking that sounds like an angry man is at the door trying to barrel in and murder, maybe? But I guess when I think about it, if someone was there to murder, they probably wouldn't knock. But regardless, I digress. The sound always was like this. And I've always like this every time. And I can never figure out where it's coming from. And this scary mystery sound followed us around from house to house that we lived in. And we've lived in a lot over the years. In Montreal, we lived on Colonial, Papineau, Esplanade. Then we moved to Toronto. We lived in Liberty. We lived on College Street. We lived on Charles Street. No matter where we were, every once in a while, that sound would come back. And me going, ah! And then I would come out and look around, and there'd be nothing. There'd be no one at the door. And then you'd just get Nutlin sitting there like this. Da-da-da. So anyways, years and years of this going on, and finally, one day, I got to the bottom of it, and I figured out the sound in the moment, and I couldn't even believe my friggin' eyes, and I never seen nothing like it in my life. And luckily, I've caught the source of the sound on tape, and I'm ready to share it with the world and expose this once and for all. What you're about to see will shock you, because all this time, I thought it was truly a ghost. But here we have it. Can you hardly believe your eyes? All this time, the answer was right under my nose. It's friggin' Nutlin doing inexplicable, strong rabbity kicks against the wall like this. Why? And what the hell? What's it for? For those of you with the penchant for the analytical, you're probably wondering how I'm able to predict the rabbity kicks and capture them on film. Well, you know what? I've learned to read the signs of when rabbity kicks are about to happen. Take a look at the extended cuts. What the hell, Nutlin? Nothing. Why are you twitching? Ugh. Nutlin. Rabbity kicks in the hidey hole? So from that footage, you'll notice that there's a discernible instability to the events leading up to and following rabbity kicks. There's an erratic element to her behavior, and she starts twitching and looking at me like this. And look, I know that cracking the patterns doesn't give me full answers as to what this is and why it happens, but the predictability at least allows me to capture the phenomenon on tape so that I can later go back for further analysis and try and get to the bottom of this. So basically, if you or anyone you know has been plagued for years by a mysterious knocking sound, tell them to look into their pets because they could be the source of this, and tell them to reach out to me because if we pool our resources, we might be able to find a cure.